With the Chiefs and the Ravens being out of the Super Bowl mix, it looks like this is the year that Josh Allen and the Bills finally can get over the hump, win the AFC, and make it into the Super Bowl. At least that's what the belief is. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but I still don't see the Bills making it out of the AFC just because the Ravens and Chiefs are out of it. They are still way too limited at receiver. We saw what happened when the Bills went up against the best defense in the NFL in the Houston Texans, and the receivers couldn't get off the line. They couldn't beat man-to-man coverage. They couldn't beat one-on-one. They got put in the box. They got put in the blender. If the Bills have to go up against the Broncos, the Texans, or the Chargers in the playoffs, they are going to lose. They don't have enough playmakers for Josh Allen to get this team over the hump. Anytime the Bills have played a good pass rush that's aggressive, that can get after Josh Allen and not allow him to make all these big-time throws outside the pocket, on the run, the Bills' offense is ineffective. The only reliable weapon that the Bills have on this team for Josh Allen is James Cook. That's about it. You really think that Khalil Shakur is going to make big plays against the Broncos defense, against the Texans? All of the big plays that the Bills had against the Texans came behind the line of scrimmage when they played the Atlanta Falcons. And the Atlanta Falcons were teeing off against them in their Super Bowl, and they were sending a bunch of pressure on Josh Allen. Same thing with the Miami Dolphins. The blueprint to stopping the Bills, to stopping Josh Allen is you just got to send the entire house, and you got to play tight man-to-man coverage because you know that the Bills receivers are not good enough to make the big plays when needed. And also, how can you trust Sean McDermott? There's an old saying that goes, you don't need 2 times for somebody to show you what they already showed you once. Sean McDermott already has showed us plenty of times that come playoff time, his defense can't come through for Josh Allen when it matters. The same thing is going to happen this year in the playoffs. The two common denominators for why the Bills will once again come up short come playoff time is 1, Sean McDermott, and 2, you're too limited at wide receiver. Even if you had like above average wide receiver, that would do. You have a group of receivers that belong in the retirement home. You're bringing guys like Brandon Cooks, who's one step closer to retirement, Nico Hardman onto your roster. You're not winning a Super Bowl with those guys. Yeah, the best guy you got is Dalton Kincaid, but that's not really saying too much. All you got to do is bracket him, and he's out the game. Like, the Bills don't have enough to make it out of the AFC. Now, if they had somebody like an A.J. Brown or the Devontae Smith or Ted McLaurin, hell, you give the Buffalo Bills DK Metcalf. Okay, you're getting out of the AFC, and I know that the Chiefs have been able to make it out of the AFC despite not having good receivers, but everybody is not the Chiefs. The Chiefs are the Chiefs for a reason. Let's be honest, you still don't think the Chiefs are out of it. You won't believe the Chiefs are out of it until the playoffs rolls around and they mathematically can't get in. Because I still don't think the Chiefs are out of it. How can you? These guys are the boogeyman. They are the evil empire of the NFL. It's not over until it truly is over. But even if you don't have to see the Bills, if you're the Bills, if you don't have to see the Chiefs or the Ravens in the playoffs, or the Bengals in the playoffs, you're not going to be able to have a lot of success against the kind of defenses that you're going to be facing come playoff time. Like the Texans defense is just a completely bad mismatch for you because they can keep Josh Allen contained inside the pocket. They have very athletic edge rushers. They have a dominant secondary, and you don't have an elite wide receiver with the ability to take advantage of that one-on-one coverage that a lot of these receivers are going to be getting on the outside. I'm not trying to hate on the Bills. I like Josh Allen a lot. I don't think Josh Allen is the issue per se. His personnel is the issue. His head coach is the reason why the Bills won't make it out of the AFC this year. Every time we get to this point in the season, we start buying this false hope about the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen's so great. Eventually, he's going to break through. Not with Sean McDermott. Same reason why Lamar won't break through with John Harbaugh. They just don't have good enough coaching to get them there. The personnel isn't good enough for the Bills to make it out of the AFC. If Khalil Shakur is your number one option, you got very huge problems. It's going to be very hard for the Bills to get over the hump this year with the kind of defenses that they're going to face come playoff time.